Before the world knew Cristiano Ronaldo, he was just a young boy living on the beautiful island of Madeira, Portugal. His family was not rich, but they believed in hard work and never gave up. Like many children, Cristiano had a dream. He wanted to become a great football player. At that time, nobody knew he would become a legend. Every amazing journey begins with one small dream. Ronaldo's story reminds us that every legend was once an ordinary child with an extraordinary dream. Cristiano was born into a humble family on the island of Madeira. His parents worked hard every day to take care of their children. They did not have much money, but they gave Cristiano something very important: love and support. His mother believed in him, and his father encouraged him to enjoy football. At that time, nobody could imagine that this little boy would one day become one of the greatest football players in history. Sometimes, the strongest support comes from a simple family that believes in your dream. Cristiano grew up on the beautiful island of Madeira, Portugal. Madeira is surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean and is known for its mountains and green hills. When Cristiano was a child, he spent many hours outside, running, playing, and kicking a football with his friends. Life was simple, but every day helped him become stronger and faster. He didn't need a famous stadium to enjoy football. For him, every street and every open space was another place to learn, play, and dream about the future. When Cristiano was about 7 years old, he joined his first football team, called Andorinha. His father worked there as the club's equipment manager. After school, Cristiano spent many happy hours on the field with other children. He loved running, passing, and scoring goals. His coaches quickly noticed that he was faster than many players his age. They also saw his strong desire to improve every day. Nobody knew what the future would bring, but this small local club became the first step in an extraordinary football journey. At the age of 12, Cristiano made one of the biggest decisions of his life. He left his home on Madeira and moved to Lisbon to join Sporting's football academy. It was the first time he lived far away from his family. Some days were difficult, and he missed his mother, his father, and his friends. But Cristiano knew that great dreams sometimes ask us to be brave. Instead of giving up, he trained harder every day. That brave decision changed his life and brought him one step closer to becoming a football star. Life in Lisbon was not easy for young Cristiano. He missed his family and his home on Madeira. Sometimes he felt lonely after training, but he remembered why he had come. Every practice brought him closer to his dream. Instead of feeling sorry for himself, he worked harder and learned something new every day. Cristiano believed that difficult moments would not last forever. He chose to stay strong and never give up. Years later, he said that those hard days helped him become a better player and a stronger person. When Cristiano was 15 years old, doctors found a heart problem during a medical check. For a young football player, this was frightening news. He needed a small operation before he could play again. Many people would have been afraid to continue, but Cristiano stayed positive. After the operation, he recovered quickly and returned to training only a few days later. He worked hard, trusted his doctors, and never lost hope. This experience taught him that every challenge can make us stronger when we have courage. Cristiano came back stronger than ever. Years of practice finally brought Cristiano to an important day. At just 17 years old, he played his first professional match for Sporting CP. He was young, but he played with confidence and great energy. Coaches, teammates, and fans quickly noticed his speed, skill, and determination. This was more than one football game. It was the beginning of a new chapter in his life.
Cristiano understood that success comes one step at a time. Every training session, every challenge, and every sacrifice had prepared him for this unforgettable moment.
In August 2003, Sporting CP played a friendly match against Manchester United. Cristiano played with incredible speed, confidence, and skill. His performance was so impressive that Manchester United's players and coaches immediately noticed him. They believed he was ready for a bigger stage. Only a few days later, Cristiano received the opportunity to join one of the biggest football clubs in the world. Years of hard work had prepared him for this moment. One unforgettable match became the turning point that changed his life forever. Only a few days after his unforgettable match against Manchester United, Cristiano signed his first contract with the English club. It was a dream that became real much sooner than he expected. Manager Sir Alex Ferguson believed in his talent and wanted to help him grow.
Cristiano knew this was more than a transfer.
It was the beginning of a new future. He arrived in England with excitement, humility, and a strong desire to improve every day. This important decision opened the door to one of the greatest football careers in history.
Cristiano believed that talent was only the beginning.
Every morning he arrived at training, ready to work. He practiced longer, ran faster, and always looked for ways to improve. His teammates often said that his discipline was different from everyone else's. He never stopped learning because he wanted to become better every single day. For Cristiano, every practice was another chance to grow. His success did not come from luck. It came from thousands of small efforts repeated day after day, year after year.
Cristiano Ronaldo, Joshua would like to know, what's the biggest key to your personal success?
It's hard. Of course, talent without work is nothing.
Cristiano Ronaldo's journey teaches us an important lesson. Talent helped him begin, but it was never enough by itself. He became one of the greatest football players because he worked hard every single day. He accepted challenges, learned from mistakes, and never stopped improving. That is why he often says, talent without hard work is nothing. His story reminds us that success is not built in one day. It grows through patience, talent, discipline, and thousands of small efforts. Every dream can become real when you refuse to give up.